Hey guys, today we'll be looking at the CS20 case and how to use this collection to make super profitable trade-ups. I will use buff as a reference price since it's super easy to make a buy order in there and the fees are low and we can sell off the items we don't need for a profit. We'll start up the trade-ups with a mil-spec stat check version. Here we need a float under 0.25 and the total cost will be around $1.3 and give a profitability of 130%. The profitability is that high because the float outcome on the UMP, P250 and the M249 will all sell for a higher price because the float is super low. Let's see what we get in the first one. The next trade up is for the items we get with a float under 0.187. The float for these fillers need to be super low, but it's pretty easy to get those. I got one trade up in the same time that I got the other 4s. This trade up will still cost $1.3, but the profitability will be way higher than the other one. Here we'll get an overpay for the float on the 5.7 and the MP5. The next trade-up is the restricted trade-up. Here we can use the outcomes from the first trade-up I showed you. We can use the 5.7, UMP, P250 and the M249. We just need to get the float under 0.17475 and the total cost will be $13. Since we recycled the items from the other trade-up, the profitability will be 150% and we'll get a float overpay on the MP9 and the P90. So let's see if we can hit the AUG or the P90. Oh, not the MP9. Worst outcome, sadly. The next trade-up is also the restricted trade-up. Here we will use the outcome from the second trade-up I showed you guys. But we can only use the 5.7 and the P250 this time. We need a float under 0.11425 and the total cost is still $13. The profitability is a whopping 180%. And we'll get a float overpay for the AOG. So let's see if we can hack the AUG at the P90. Come on. No, not the MP9 again, man. The last trade up for this video is of course the trade up to the red. This is a super risky trade up, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. Here we can make a 5-5 split between the P90 and the AUG, but you can use less than 5 AUGs, but you need to get a lower float on them. If you guys want to see me attempt to hit the AVP Wildfire and StatCheck Factory new, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.